Well, he has called the 2 on the right corner pocket on the top right of your screen. So ito na, no? So laban na, and probably if he does make it, he's going to be left a shot long for the 5. If he doesn't, he's hoping probably na hindi siya bebentang ganyan. That is too bad. So not exactly the outcome he desired there, Mr. Biado. Well, thus far, the break result, kada sargo nila doesn't seem to be favoring Biado. Medyo nag-a-adjust pa, no? It would seem that Mr. Biado is still trying to figure out how this table plays. Each player receives ample practice time but not really much, para mga 5 minutes lang, ganun. So not exactly sure as well how the other tables play differently dito sa ating TV table. The lights are different. The number of people around the TV table are considerably more dito sa atin compared dun sa mga other tournament tables. So we can't tell. But what I can tell you right now is that Mr. Doguelis is looking like the first to get past the halfway mark dito sa laban na to. Race to 9. Speed is good, and that's an easy 10 ball. This is for 5 points, Henrick Douguelis. Well, there you go. Muli, binabati ko po kayo. Magandang hapon po, no? Magandang tanghali. 2:10 p.m. dito sa atin sa Pilipinas, no? Efren Bata Reyes Yalin 10 Ball Open Championship currently being held here at Pacman's Q Club. Dito po along Shaw Boulevard, Mandaluyong City. And again, this is an opening round match between the current world 9 ball champion Carlo Biado up against another really tough pro pool player here in the Philippines, that is Henrick Doguelis. Well, as you can see, thus far Henrick Douguelis has gotten the best part of this match against Biado, and after 9 racks of play, totoo lang, no, it's Mr. Biado who's been catching up against Henrick Douguelis. Not by much, but still, we obviously were expecting more. Pero ganun talaga, no? I mean, table plays a little difficult here, as I would assess. Medyo mabagal yung takbo ng bola, and seems like in terms of coming up with the adjustment, mas medyo nag-a-adjust pa si Champ Carlo Biado dito. So, but in that regard, hirap man siya ng konti, no? Still, the odds, I would say, are still in favor of Biado getting this win. Kung maririnig mo lang, no, kung gaano kalakas tinira ni Carlo Biado yung tira na yun nasa 7, only to get less or before the halfway or the center part of the table, medyo nararamdaman din niya yung challenge. Maybe later, matapos yung match na to, I can get some notes, alamin natin, no, from Mr. Biado himself, how the table's playing. That should be better. Once again, magandang hapon, and sa lakas ng tinira na sargo ni Mr. Biado doon, finally, a ball drops. Looks to be the brown 7. Hey, he decided to play a safety there, Mr. Biado. Not sure if he has hooked Mr. Doguelis here effectively using the 4, but definitely may banda yan, no? There's a kick shot available. At kitang-kita naman pala, no? So, he's gotta be pretty disappointed there, Mr. Biado. He handed out the layout once again The only insurance he has right now, Biado, is that that three ball doesn't go past either quarter pocket. The eight ball and the six ball are in its way, and a shot to the side looks impossible. By the looks of it, as he has played position, it looks like he's going for a bank shot here. Henrick Doguelis. Let's see what he calls. And for good measure, he calls the six, just in case he was going for that safety. If he does make it, at least he still retains control there. But with this, it seems like Biado, well, he's gonna get the better half of the remaining balls. Ito na nga, no? 3 to the 4 might be the last problem he would have to address here in rack number 11. And just to give you an update, guys, the score correctly is at 5 apiece for both players. Ayan na nga sinasabi ko kanina, no? If, let's say, you fail to capitalize on one opportunity against a World 9-ball champion, then all of a sudden malalaman mo makakabalik ka pa pala, no? So, that really has to boost your confidence here on his part, Henrick Doguelis. Siyempre naman, no? Wala nang buhay, nagkabuhay pa. There's always more than 50% chance na kapag ka binigay mo yung latag dito kay Mr. Biado, talaga namang tapos na. But in this case, in this rack, hindi pa pala, no? Thus far, things have been working better here for Henrick Doguelis. He is semi-straight here on this black 8. Ayan, he's giving it a good look. For sure, he has something in mind. Forcing the issue might lead to more disaster, but syempre naman, for the next shot on the 9, gusto mo mas madali pa ng konti. Pero, is it worth it? Ayan, hinabol na nga niya, no? So, the risk he took there definitely had bigger rewards. Easier 9, easy to draw back, going towards the 10, or just play a stop. So it's pretty obvious right now his confidence is there, regardless of having a not so straight in shot, an angled shot here in the 10. He's willing to take it. That's more like it for Mr. Henrick Doguelis. Ayan, that's gonna put him 6 against Biado's 5. Sa ngayon, no, talagang paisa-isa lang ang pagkakapuntos. And by the way, sa ating mga viewers, you can see it on your screens dito po sa Efren Bata Reyes Yalin 10 Ball Open Championship. The guaranteed prize money of 2 million is distributed as follows. The champion, tumataginting na 1 milyong piso. For the runner-up, 300. For the semi-finalists, that's going to be 100,000. The top 8 gets 50,000, the last 16 at 20,000, and last 32 10,000. Again, we are live here at Pacman's Q Club. And again, Pacman's Q Club is in the Worldwide Corporate Center dito po sa Shaw Boulevard in Mandaluyong City. Once again, magandang tanghali po. 2:32. The score is 6 apiece. Kanina po, no, tabla. And ngayon, tabla pa rin. And you know what? This is starting to become a dogfight between these players. Carlo Biado, current world 9-ball champion, up against Henrick Doguelis. As you can see, Biado, well, as nakita naman natin, the level of competition that Biado had to go through, that was through the World 9-Ball Championship. Talaga namang parang ginanong-ganon lang, no? Katakot, no? Feather Gorst, one of my favorite players. Ganda sana makita natin dito yan sa Pilipinas, no? But right now, match in hand, Hendrick Douguelis has found a way to restrain Biado's skill and talent from winning this match, as we would all expect given his stature being the world champion. If no rail hits that, no balls hit the rail, that's going to be called a foul. So Douguelis didn't account for running into the 10 for that 4 ball, and with this, Biado now gets a chance. This will be it for him para makalamang naman after almost an hour of time na naglalaban sila. Sa simula lang nakalamang talaga si Carlo. So now, here is the chance for Biado. Not so much work here for the 6 and the 7. Obviously, from the 7 going towards the 8. The 8 ball obviously can be made at a certain pocket only. That would be the top left corner pocket. And dun lang kaya, no? Given that the 10 ball is in the way, I imagine Carlo Biado avoiding those kinds of combinations. So dito malalaman natin kung lusot ba yan o hindi. Parang lusot, but honestly, I can't tell. And just as I suspected, yun na nga, hindi lulusot. Hence, playing this corner, that was easily done by the world champion, Carlo Biado. And finally, after 10 racks of play, so nakaka 12 racks na tayo. This is the 13th rack. After 10 racks of play, lalamang po siya. Biado now has 7 points. And Biado comes to the table. He's breaking. Let's observe the result here of his break. He didn't really put that much power para kay Carlo Biado sa sargo niya. And would you look at this? Once again, a dry break. Ang ganda siguro ma-interview natin sila Biado and sila Douguelis right after this match on how they feel about the table. just to get more context out of it para moving forward once we do watch, malaman natin ano ba talaga yung parang dating sa kanila ng takbo ng bola. So the balls are standard, the table is standard, but of course, being here dito sa Pilipinas, syempre, the air conditioning is fine, in fact. Pero hindi natin masabi, no, this is a very nice table. Yalin Hacker Ghost branded as Efren Bata Reyes. Makikita nyo yan, yung logo ng EBR. That's just on the left bottom side of the table. Well, from where the one ball is, kung saan iniwan ni Mr. Henrick Doguelis yan, no? Talagang pinag-iisipan ni Mr. Biado kung anong gagawin. It looks like he has called the crossbank. So mga tirang ano na yan, no? Pang one bucket na tira yan. Wow. Look at that. How creative. He actually used the 9, kissing the one ball off the 9, sending it up down table, that is. Not leaving an easy shot here for Mr. Henrik Douguelis. After a number of safety battles, it seems like Mr. Biado has gotten the best of it. And wait a minute. Slightly hampered by the 10 ball, blocked by the 10 ball. Pero mukhang pasok pa rin naman, no? For the world champion. Well, that's more like it for Mr. Biado. And given how the balls lay right now, 3 balls away. And we all know it's safe to say that Biado is going to be the first player getting on the hill. And of course, we would like to acknowledge one of our sponsors here. Thank you for providing us the magic racks that we are using in setting dito po sa ating laban. It is Aria Pool Things. It's Aria Pool Things, the exclusive Philippine distributor of Mescues, Ignite carbon fiber shafts, Exceed Qs, Xantips, Magic Ball Rack, Holly, and Mirai Q cases. Marami pong salamat, Aria Pool Things. Well, after several breaks, Carlo Biado finally has figured it out. Kanina pa siya sumasargo, kanina pa siya unsuccessful, and this has to be one of his better breaks dito sa ating match na to. Looks like he can always play for the 4 here, but from where the 5 is, that could be blocked by the 8 ball dun sa bandang gitna sa may spatan, no? So titingnan natin how Biado decides to play shape para dyan sa purple 5 or sa kulay ube na 5 na yan. Well, would you look at that? Talaga nga namang hinabol niya yung pagitan ng 8 at 7. That wasn't an easy shot there, but for our world champion, syempre naman, no? Nagawa niya. And that's why he's the world champion. US Open champion. And no question, eventually, we're going to be hearing Biado getting on to the Billiard Congress Hall of Fame dun sa US, no? If there's any other Filipino pool player that's deserving, it's gotta be Carlo Biado. So, it's just a matter of time when he gets inducted. But for now, para sa akin, it is surely a Hall of Fame career for this guy. So right now, what's important is that he's shooting the last 2 balls para sa match na to, and he can close the deal with his 10 ball. And congratulations to Mr. Carlo Biado. He has done well. So he trailed for a number of times, not by much, but just enough. Congrats then kay Mr. Henrick Douguelis for putting